In 1953, the United States government did something so illegal, so dangerous, that they hid it for 20 years. They didn't hide it from enemies. They hid it from you, their own people. Mind control experiments, assassinations, overthrowing governments, drug testing on innocent citizens without their knowledge. This isn't a conspiracy theory. These are declassified documents released by the CIA themselves that prove every single word I'm about to tell you. This is the dark secret of the CIA that nobody talks about. Welcome back to Hidden History, where we dig through declassified files, forgotten documents, and buried secrets to bring you the truth. If this is your first time here, subscribe now, because what you're about to hear is 100% real, 100% documented, and 100% terrifying. Let's get into it. The year is 1953. The Cold War is at its peak. America is terrified that the Soviet Union has developed mind control technology. So the CIA launches a top-secret program called MKUltra. The goal? To control the human mind. How? By conducting experiments on real human beings without their knowledge or consent. They gave LSD, a powerful hallucinogenic drug, to prisoners, mental patients, soldiers, and ordinary American citizens. Without telling them, one man, Frank Olson, a CIA scientist, was given LSD secretly at a meeting. 9 days later, he fell from a 13th floor hotel window and died. The CIA called it suicide. His family called it murder. In 1994, his body was exhumed. Forensic experts found evidence of blunt force trauma to his head before the fall. He didn't jump. He was pushed. This program ran for 20 years, and the CIA destroyed most of the files in 1973. But 20,000 documents survived, accidentally filed in a financial records building. And those documents changed everything. But mind control wasn't enough. The CIA wanted to control what people read, what they watched, what they believed. So they launched Operation Mockingbird. Starting in the 1950s, the CIA secretly recruited journalists, editors, and media executives at America's biggest newspapers and TV networks. New York Times, Washington Post, CBS News. These journalists were paid by the CIA to publish stories that served the government's agenda. By the 1970s, the CIA had assets in every major American media organization. So ask yourself, how much of what you believe today was planted? In 1953, Iran had a democratically elected prime minister, Mohammad Mossadegh. He nationalized Iran's oil and gave it back to the Iranian people. Within months, the CIA launched Operation Ajax. They bribed military officers. They hired mobs. They planted fake news stories. And in August 1953, the democratically elected government of Iran was overthrown. A CIA-backed dictator was placed in power. The Iranian people suffered under his brutal rule for 26 years. In 2013, the CIA officially admitted it orchestrated the coup. This is the hidden history of how the world was shaped. MKUltra, Operation Mockingbird, Operation Ajax. These are just 3 programs that we know about. The CIA has over 13 million pages of documents still classified today. Every single one of these was called a conspiracy theory before it was proven true. So the next time someone calls you a conspiracy theorist, remind them of MKUltra. Remind them that the biggest conspiracies in history weren't theories. They were facts. The CIA was created in 1947 to protect America. But somewhere along the way, it started working against the very people it was supposed to protect. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. And unless we know the past, we cannot see what's happening right now. That is why Hidden History exists, to make sure these stories are never forgotten. If this video opened your eyes, Share it with someone who thinks the government tells us everything. Subscribe to Hidden History.